say that again. So.
Yeah, so unruly passengers, disruptive passengers, it's not a new thing. I think it's the way it's been dealt with that's new, if you like, to this part of the world. Yeah, in my view. Yeah, I've had a few unruly passengers. I've had people smoking in the toilets. I've had passengers physically assaulting cabin crews. I've had, you name it. I've had all sorts of unruly passengers. I think the concerning thing is the airports and airline securities are either not empowered enough to deal with it on the ground, or it must be something really, if you like, making it difficult for them to act swiftly before things escalate. Right. So public education is the key. A lot of passengers buy airline tickets and think that's it's a ticket to do and undo and act as they please. Being able to purchase an airline ticket is not, if you like, a ticket to act in any way you want. You are basically to listen, and when you buy a ticket, you're essentially under the rules of the captain and his crew members or her crew members. So you're still, if you like, you're still, what's the word I'm looking for here? You still have to obey the instructions given by the captains and the crew members. There can always be more protection. I think we've gone a long way in aviation, and there's always room for more protection. The public needs to be better informed as well. So, for example, I believe the Nigerian Civil Aviation Regulations, Section 85, specifically talks about unlawful interference and how you act to crew members. It's actually how you act to crew members. So what a lot of people don't realize, it's actually a criminal offense to upset flight crew, cabin crew members before their duties. The reason for that is very simple. So pilots and cabin crews have to perform emergency drills, or in the case of an emergency, they have to perform those drills to perfection in a timely, we'll put it this way, those drills are time critical, meaning that if you don't do them within a certain time, you could lose an entire aircraft. If you do it wrongly in the steps that you should do it, in prescribed steps, you could lose an aircraft. So if you think about it this way, if you upset a crew member to the extent that their frame of mind is so disrupted, when they find themselves in a position to perform a drill, an emergency drill, the chances are they're going to get it wrong, or they're going to do it in such a slow pace that it could be detrimental to the safety of everybody on board. So it is key that people have a full understanding that the primary role of the captain, although that you don't see the captain, he's designated that authority through the cabin crew. The primary objective and primary focus for cabin crews and pilots is your safety, not your comfort. Your comfort comes with it, but it's the safety of the aircraft, the crew, the passengers, and the environment. That's what the crew's job role is, your safety. I don't think I'm qualified to talk on the specifics of actions taken, but what I do know from videos around the world, it's not a pretty sight when someone is being taken off an airplane, because most times they're taking off the airplane against their will. I think what the focus should be is preventing these things in the first place, as opposed to dealing with the problems. So, for example, crew are being trained to, if you like, identify potential disruptive passengers from the onset. And this could be through very basic, simple instructions like, do you mind switching off your phones? Do you mind putting your seatbelts on? Do you mind taking your bags away from the emergency exits? So when you find passengers not obeying simple commands, those are the red flags that during the flight, you're going to have problems with this passenger. So overall, I think everyone has got a part to play. Airports and airlines, the crew themselves, the way you speak to passengers as well matters. So everyone has a part to play in this, the way passengers have been educated. Perhaps airlines could remind passengers of certain parts of the Nigerian civil aviation regulations that not listening to the crew members is an offence, which could be prosecuted either by fine and or a prison sentence.